Hey there, Diane Conklin with CompleteMarketingSystems.com. How do you grow your business? You grow your business by leveraging what you do. Leverage is something that people don't fully understand, right? I give you a really quick example. I have a client who's a caterer, and he's got a great catering business, an amazing catering business. And it's somewhat dependent on his time, right? A lot of it is he has staff, he has a team, he has a chef, he has people who go out and serve people, but there's some limitation to a catering business based on the number of hours in the day, based on the number of people. And so for several years, we've talked about how do you leverage what you do? How do you leverage what you already have? And there's a lot of ways to leverage, but we basically talk about a couple things: systemizing, automating, delegating, or eliminating. Well, in this case, we added something. And in this case, the addition was, what are you already doing that you can monetize in a different way, right? This is the advantage of having a coach that you're working with, is they think about things differently than you do because you're in it every day, right? So we looked and we said, gosh, he's already using his own spices. He's already using a lot of his own sauces. He's already using a lot of his own jams. And he's got these amazing concoctions. And one of the things that happen every time he goes out to an event is people rant and rave about the food and the seasonings and the spices and the flavor palettes, right? And I said to him, well, why don't you package this stuff up and turn it into a continuity program, turn it into a membership program, subscription program. Everybody calls it something different, right? You've been around as long as me, it started as what we called Till for Bid, or tape of the month, fruit of the month, whatever, a blank of the month club. And so, yeah, he's physically sending product out now. But here's the point. Although we added something, we really used leverage because people wanted this stuff anyway. And instead of him keeping it all to himself and only using it for things he was doing, now he's sharing it. Now what's happening is people are coming clamoring for recipes and clamoring for more and more ways to use these sauces, spices, jellies, jams. He's going to expand into doing a lot of other things. But why did he do it? He did it initially to leverage the thought was to leverage what he's doing in his catering business, and it's working. It became a leverage tool that he used during COVID when he wasn't catering, right? Here was another income stream coming in. And again, it's multiple streams of income, but it's not multiple streams of income in 12 different areas, right? It's not one business that's plumbing and one renting cars and one, selling widgets. It's all inside the realm of food. It's all inside the realm of, the catering business that he started. He does a lot of different things. He's got a couple other things that he does inside of that. Why? Because it's leverage. It's also a really smart business. So how do you leverage your business? Again, there might be something that you're already doing that you can monetize in a different way. I love, and my clients love, subscription programs, membership programs, whether they're information-based or whether they're product-based, and you actually are physically mailing things. I have several clients that are physically mailing things. I have several other clients who are, it's more informational. It's classes and teachings and those kinds of things. Here's the great thing about this. This leveraging tool is amazing. I mean, it can be used in so many different ways. You may look at leverage and say, well, we need to systemize more. We need to automate more. I need to delegate more. I need to eliminate some things. We leverage by using other people's time, other people's money, all ways that we can leverage inside of our business, right? That we can, and when I say leverage, what I mean by leverage is how do I get more done in the same amount of time, utilizing no more of my time, energy, or money. That's leverage, right? In a business perspective, that's leverage. It's not about how do I apply more force to this? How do I apply more force? It's about how do I apply more force in a way that doesn't require any more energy from me. That's leverage. And there's a ton of ways to do leverage, right? And you probably already have systems. Matter of fact, if you're a 6 or 7 figure earner, you think you have systems. Probably don't have the best systems in place. You probably already think that you're automating. There's probably 5 or 6 things that you can automate, either more than you're automating them or that you're not currently automating. There's so many ways now. Life in business is so much easier, and sometimes we take that for granted and we forget that we have these things in front of us. So leverage is one of the things that we're going to be working on in your business at the Shift It Bootcamp coming up May 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It's a virtual event. We're going to go from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Here's the reason I do it this way instead of having full days, is that it's way less Zoom fatigue. It also gives you time in the afternoon to actually implement and work on and leverage and do the things that we're talking about. It gives me time to work with you one-on-one if you need it via Zoom or phone calls. And I do that. I set aside those afternoons to do that. But it's a great way to get things done and you're not exhausted. How many Zoom meetings have you been on or Zoom events have you done in the last couple of years where it's like you're exhausted at 5 o'clock because you're looking at the camera and it's just a whole different energy. So that's why I do them the way I do. It's a $97 investment. Check it out. Shift It Bootcamp. I guarantee you that you'll get 1,000 times more value than the measly $97. The $97 is really your show-up fee. That's all I care about. Get there. Let me help you make a huge difference in your business so that 2022 turns into best year yet, maybe turns into what you hoped 2019 or 2020 or 2021 would have been. I'm going to show you how to do this in a condensed way that takes little or none of your time, but exponentially increases the profits. And here's the thing, don't believe me? It's okay. I get it. So many people say these things. I'm not going to tell you anything that I'm not currently doing. Go check out what other people are saying. Go check it out. Go to shiftitbootcamp.com. Those are real clients, real people that have been to my events, that are currently working with me, who will tell you they get more done in 2 days with me than they've gotten done in 30, 60, or 90 days prior. There's a reason for that. You want to make a change in your business? You want to get stuff done? Stop screwing around. Come check it out. Come spend 12 hours with me. I'll show you that it's worth it. And if you don't believe me, and if at the end of our 12 hours together, if you say this was a waste of time, I'll give you your money back. No questions asked. And we'll walk away friends. That's how sure I am that this event will make a huge impact on your business. ShiftItBootcamp.com. Check it out. Let me know if you have questions. I'm Diane Conklin. Until next time, make it a great day.